Well, what is going on, everybody in YouTube world? Back again with another Parcel opening, review, reveal. I've used all sorts of words for these dang openings of parcels that I'm ordering from Australia. And this is another new one. I don't know if you've noticed, but all these parcels that I'm opening, they're from different Facebook Live auctions. This is from New Breed Opal, out of, I believe they even live in Lightning Ridge, if I am not mistaken. But this is my very first Opal purchase from them. I've watched them a few times. Very, very fun live auction. It's a husband and wife duo, husband and wife couple. Steve Rival and Nikki is his wife's name. I honestly, at the moment, I can't remember her last name. They take shots every few minutes or so. They have a wide range of Opal as far as the grade. Steve seems to dabble quite a bit more in the high grade side of things of Opal. They do have some mid-range stuff that people like me can kind of jump onto a little bit and make bids on. And so I think that's what this is right here. I'll put a link to their Facebook information down below. But let's get into this. Oh, really slick packaging. I have not had a parcel show up on my doorstep yet in such a fancy little box. This is cool. Okay, this jumps out at me already. Dude, now that's sweet. We got a New Breed Opals bottle opener. This is going to get a lot of use at my house. We got, this is a sticker, I'm assuming. Yep, that's a sticker. That's cool. What? Oh, sweet. Little torch light. Okay, no battery, but that's cool. I'll get a battery for that shortly and start using that. I actually don't have a torch yet. Opal. Okay, I know I got some knobbies, and I know I got a single piece. That, I don't even remember. Maybe that was a jar of some sort. Oh, there it is. Okay, all right. That's the one I was looking for. Okay. All right, item number one is this bag of knobbies that I picked up for 165 Australian dollars. This was my first bid on New Breed Opals. And so let's look at these knobbies that I picked up. A lot of blues, some purples. Yeah, not too bad. Good little color bar. The light doesn't really show it too good, but it's coming along the bottom of this knobby here. This one is completely covered, so this is kind of a gamble. And then we had this little bugger that was in there all by himself. Little cute little thing. Nice color. Definitely something to clean up and see what kind of stone I can get out of that. Bid number two that I did with Steve at New Breed Opals. It is another jar. Pretty good rock. A lot of good color here as well. A lot of blue in this. Really sick color in that. That's going to be fun to cut. Doesn't really pick it up too good in the camera, but let's see how it looks on the back. I see a little bit of color peeking through right there, so maybe this bar right here peeks all the way up to the other side. Really solid colors in these pieces. Nice colors. And then this is the very last piece that I bid on that night, is at the very end of their auction. I think this was the last bid of the night. But it's a black opal, and the color is fantastic on it. And so Black opal itself carries a pretty steep premium. I know I can cut a good stone out of that. And so just a matter of, paying some money to get something I know is kind of high end. Being willing to do that is kind of something that I made a decision on that night. And, if it bites me in the butt later, whatever. This is still kind of a learning process for me. And so I know that this is it's a black opal, and it's got some really solid color sitting on top. And so I'll cut something out of this and have some fun with it. So